Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see Bitcoin for the daily, and of course, as usual, we're gonna observe the price regarding our base channel, the channel taken of course from this downtrend here as a potential impulse, but I doubt it, of course, since we got invalidation anyway. It gives us of course a much higher probability for a shallow bear market. The deep bear market is over actually, because we got, of course, first the invalidation, second we didn't continue the impulse downwards, so it's not an aggressive downtrend here. But of course, that doesn't mean that we are not getting deeper prices, because of course the correction is not done. It's a three ways, and a potential three ways. But what I'm saying here is that the price might simply continue trending within this channel there and not breaking it with a wave 3. Now, very likely, therefore, we are looking for the shallow bear market, which is, of course, the following scenarios. One of these three scenarios, if you remember it, it has been more than 2 months talking about those three scenarios. Finally, we get an answer. Yeah, we got an answer. It is actually the first one, the first prior scenario that we got, and that's why it is over there. We got a three waves, very short, and that means, of course, opening the probability for a W here and potential X and a potential wave Y. It is the highest probability because, and not an ABC, W, X, and Y, because of course we still need the time, guys. The timing here is very, very essential. It is the key answer where we might start to think like something as a bull run might be unfolding for Bitcoin. And that means, of course, this impulse that you are looking at is only one leg of your wave Y, meaning your wave Y has to be three ways. Those three ways, of course, is potentially a zigzag. It can be a flat, but very likely it is a zigzag because an impulse is unfolding. However, don't forget even that there is a probability for a W, an X, and a wave Y as a triangle. And that means, of course, the triangle might simply unfold as an impulse correction. Impulse meaning zigzag for wave A, and then wave B, wave C, D, and E, of course, finishing on time exactly at the 0.38 Fibonacci level, the minimum requirement for a potential 1-2 here, and then start, of course, the push toward the upside in a bull run for Bitcoin, guys. So a lot of probabilities for a W, X, and a Y. Can be flat, can be zigzag deeper, can be a potential triangle. All of them can, of course, require some impulses in the beginning, because even if you have a flat, you need a zigzag first, three ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a flat, something like this, and then pushing toward the upside. Yeah, so this is, I would say right now, the highest probability. Definitely, we're not bullish here. And the scenario for the 2-hour chart here, if we take a look at it on the micro level, in case that we had, of course, I deleted, guys, because it doesn't make sense anymore, especially that we took almost the low there. So even the huge 1-2, in case that this is a 1-2, is gone, is over. Yeah, so we don't have several 1-2s to think, of course, very, very bullish here anymore, and leaving us with a wave Y as a W, X, and a wave Y finished over there. In a wave 4, potentially, yes, it can be because the invalidation not totally taken, and that means, of course, on the 4-hour chart, you still can be like in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, if you take the time here and you compare it with a wave 2, well, this is like uncomparable, right? So it's a little bit very, very far probability, leaving us to think about it in this form, that this is a finished structure and this is a new finished structure, and we are unfolding a new final structure, that it can be a wave, large wave Y, meaning W, X, and a Y, and then, of course, looking for the 0.38 around the 53, 56K for Bitcoin. Now, if we dive even much more on the lower level 1-hour chart, you can see that we have a large impulse unfolding here as a 1, 2, 3. Your wave 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3, and then, of course, wave 4 and a 5, a very deep one. And that means, of course, your wave 5 is a 1, 2, 3 here, 4 and a 5. Now you will tell me, okay, why this is a very, very strong trend toward the downside? Of course, it can be the extended wave 5 here, but of course we have even an open scenario where we might still drop even for lower, meaning transition of this to 1-2, and this impulse to another 1-2, and this large wave 5 transformed to a wave 3. And here is the key answer. Once we finish the wave 5 there, we have to re-estimate. Are we corrective or are we impulsive in 5 waves? 3 down, confirmation, signal of strength. And that means, of course, wave 5, yes, checked. Can be, of course, something finished as an impulse. We're looking for a rebound. But if we get here simply a correction, and that means, of course, a weakness will appear over there, again, taking the low here as a signal. That means, of course, we are extending in 1-2, 1-2, wave 3, 4 and a 5, a 4 and a 5. And that means, of course, a large impulse might be unfolding here for Bitcoin. What it can be, the scenario, well, it can be like a large A, a B, and a C if this is a very large impulse, but even it still can extend in an A, a B, and a C. Don't forget the time. Time is very, very essential, right? So because we need the time, so I cannot really say that we are going very, very bullish before we reach the required time that we saw, of course, in this area. And here we go. There he is, of course, on the daily. So I need this form kind of like a little bit more sideways, that it can be, of course, an ABC zigzag. It can be even an ABC wave A, B, C, D, and an E, as explained again, of course, on the daily before. So yeah, I would say that Bitcoin is still looking for lower prices. We're not done yet, guys. We're still looking, of course, for something to reach this wave A, wave 5 potentially at the same time. Of course, it's a different scenario in case we are in a large impulse downward, but I doubt it. Again, higher probability is that this structure is forming in this shape. So basically, I would say, yeah, we're looking for lower definitely. Now, to watch, of course, as a key level on the 15-minute chart here, like where it raised the green flag, meaning green flag, of course, something rebounding toward the upside or something is making a transition, is a 72K 393, meaning because we are finishing after wave 4 here, we are finishing a wave 5 in the white. Your wave 5 has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the wave 4 here, that it should be unfolding today in the next hours. I'm looking for a large wave 4 a little bit to alternate this wave 2 over here. So expect something even deeper, by the way, because this is a very shallow wave 2. I'm expecting something as a zigzag somehow like this, and then pushing toward the upside, toward the downside, of course, for wave 5. But to be watched if this zigzag will reach the 72K, again 393. This is again a green flag here, and something is going on, meaning the impulse is invalidated, and this might transform to something more corrective, meaning it's a 3 waves zigzag, correction X, another 3 waves zigzag, yeah, in case we reach this area. So until that time, guys, we will talk about it, but higher probability, of course, right now getting a zigzag, something like that, and then pushing wave 4 and a 5 towards the downside. Yep, so this is regarding Bitcoin, of course, the daily. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.